Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for stopping by on this fine platform. And we sure gonna give you another fine episode. You know the voice, you know the name, but that will come last. We got a lot to discuss on today's show. A lot to discuss on today's show. But I'm not gonna talk your heads off because you know I can, I am, and I'm able. I shall pass it to my players.
Hey, yo, what's understood don't have to be explained, man. It's your boy, one, the great, aka El Papa Chulo one, King one, hey, yo, Dunn one, Big 150, you know.
Yep. Hey man, Jay Marley back in this piece. Ready for another fine day. We got a lot of, stuff to talk about, a lot of slaps. I mean, a lot of topics. But yeah,
Nigga right here. First thing first, rest in peace, Sucker Phil. Yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's Juicy Cool in this thing, man. I got Marley trolling early, y'all. Pray for me. You know what I'm saying? So we one player short, and big shout outs to Gorilla Pimpin'. Hope everything work out for you, player. And if I got one to done up in here, if I got, sir, some petty pimping in here as well. And I am the love doctor, by the way.
Right
This
on
nigga
cue.
Wilvin the Great. Oh my God. Then it's got to be one player. It's got to be one nasty nigga left.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think it's time to bring him in, player. Let him know who you be.
This gets old. But if you know the voice, I am none other than Mr. Al Roker,
Wow.
Mr. Knee-High Peach,
Drip, drip, drip.
Mr. Bag of Destruction,
Ew.
in her ass. And if you don't know what all these things are equaling up to, I am none other than Von the Villain, and together we are the collective of I'm Just Saying. 48 fellas. Before we do anything, kick it.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Marley, thank you for that. Kicking it. And speaking of Marley, brother Marley, what's the topic? What's the first topic?
I don't know, man. Maybe a little.
Thank you. I mean, damn.
No.
Is that just that's just how we just gonna kick this? Well, that's how we're gonna slap this thing out. We can't even kick this thing out today.
Gotta throw a slap in there too. Gotta throw a couple combinations.
Yeah, because I felt like over this past week, everybody has had the urge to Wayne Brady smack a bitch for some reason. I mean, I don't know what it is, but y'all, let's talk about it. If you ain't been living under a rock, you will know that Will Smith has done some questionable antics over the past week at the Oscars. And I just really want to get y'all take on it, man, because I'm just kind of like, I'm a little confused about everything, how it went down.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Well, sir, I see now that is, thank you, Marley. That is a definite yes from now moving forward. And I just got a question for my brothers. Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. Did y'all see the response from Tony Rock?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I saw that.
The ironic part about that, he came out to Ambitions of a Rider. I don't know about y'all, but I think Tony trying to take this thing, look, he trying to make this motherfucker always left.
Man, and if Tony wanted, hey, them niggas ain't gonna do shit.
Okay, you better remember, Will is a real nigga from Philly. Tony and Chris Rock, they all real niggas from Bed-Stuy. You better wake up. You better wake up.
Bro, them niggas ain't gonna do shit.
Tony said he ain't got nothing to lose. He said he ain't got to be on TV. I mean, hell, his brother is an icon. Come on now.
Absolutely.
He gonna always have
that was a great pun right there. Icon living. Jaden Smith song. But I digress. Go ahead. Go.
Hey, speaking of him, if I were him, I watch my words carefully. I mean, because you talking about that's how we do it. Okay, you know Chris Rock got a lot of brothers and sisters, so that means he probably got a lot of nieces and nephews. So that means that's a lot of fists and feet coming at you, Icon Living. You know, I'm gonna see how quick you Karate Kid they ass.
I just think the man was talking about his pop and won the Oscars. He was talking about the Oscars, bro.
I'm
I think that was it too. People just like fucking,
Yeah.
everybody
Hey, the man was
attached
talking
to
about
the
the Oscars.
situation been getting hit. Shit, Jim Carrey got hit from afar. That nigga wasn't even really saying too much. That nigga, they forced that nigga in retirement. He got put down like shit. Old
Hey,
girl
yo,
that
Jim
played
Carrey said a lot.
Catwoman.
Hey, it
Old
was the
girl that
girl.
played Catwoman started talking shit. They shot her down. Like
Hey,
goddamn.
yo, Zoe Kravitz. Yeah. Hey, yo, Zoe Kravitz
That's my boo.
was
That's my
trying
boo,
to talk
Man,
baby.
I'm just like
a
shit. You
lot of
might not
shit.
want to. It might be a little too hot. You might not want to talk about this. Goddamn it. Get your
I'm
ass
just
clapped.
saying. That's my boo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shout out to Zoe. I can't have a mama by damn sure it's settle for the daughter. But
Lord.
man, what's y'all takes on this, man?
Get to
Hey,
it.
hey, man. Hey, Jordan. Not right now. Not right now, go. Not right now, go.
Shit,
Let me
I'll just
live.
start,
Let
man.
me live.
Go ahead, Juan.
Shit, it's very quick and simple, man. I don't be talking about hey, yo, people wife, point blank. Like he have been going through a hell of a lot, like the past year and a half or so,
fault?
shit like that.
Who
People
fault?
been talking so much shit, constantly bringing up all of their problems, and absolutely right. Him and his wife put it out there, so yeah, it's kind of cool, but like I personally don't know all of the trauma his wife was trying to go through, having to cut her hair. She probably was crying. Like the whole time having the head over there. He probably had to hype her up and shit like that. And then Chris Rock gonna go and like, well, he tried to just have a quick joke up at her expense. And my nigga Will wasn't having that shit. Point blank. Hey, look, after a while, people get tired. People get exhausted of the same shit. Now, the slap, I personally would have probably talked to him afterwards or something like that. But the
Right.
man just walked up in that bitch, up in front of all of the cameras, and just like real live slapped the man. Yeah.
I just wanna add to this. You're right about what he should have did, but my only thing of it is this. I don't necessarily think Will Smith intended to get that all that marriage information that's been pointed out, shall I say, in recent years. That wasn't really his doing. That he just had to ride with the wave once it got through out there. Because I'm pretty sure he didn't want the American masses to know what him and his wife did under they. Thank you, Marley. Thank you, Marley. You perfect timing today, boy. You on one today, cause yeah, I don't think I would want people to know, even if I did have an open marriage. It's none of their business. And what I do behind closed doors is for me to know. All in all, I decided I'm a keeper though. I'm a fucking grown man. What I'm creeping for? That's a legendary bar.
To be
But
real though, bro,
what up?
it was quiet like the whole time until August put it out.
That's hold on. But let's be real here. Go back to that show though. It's like, but then okay, August came out with it. I can deal with that. But then look at her follow-up shit. How she talking about having sex, what it's like with Will Smith, how she didn't enjoy it and all this and all that. Come on now, G. Come on now, G. Like it's been conversation she didn't.
Did you like actually like
Yes, the show.
watch that video? Cause like old girl wasn't like trying to have it to where okay he is just like a terrible person in bed or stuff like that.
Listen.
Girl was
I
trying
get,
to like
I get all that. I get all that. But yet and still, you still misinterpreting the point. It ain't nobody business about nigga. If I'm horrible, good, if I'm putting it down, it ain't their business. It ain't their business. You just started that show to be relevant because your man is carrying the torch. And when your icon son decide he want to be active, then he, do his little thing. But other than that, ain't nobody checking for Jada Pinkett. I went back and I actually viewed the first joke Chris Rock said in 2016. Let's go back and do a history lesson. That joke hit harder than the one he previously did. That joke actually.
There then.
No, I understood. That's why. He said, okay, let's be real here. Who is really checking for Jada Pinkett? Jada Pinkett boycotting the Oscars is like Chris Rock boycotting Rihanna's panties. He said, shit, we're not allowed there, or hell, nobody's expecting me, in there. You know what I'm saying? In other words, nobody cares. So I get it. Yeah, they was trying to make this big stance on it, which Chris Rock pointed out, in a way, kind of like, okay, you'll boycott it when you ain't got no nominations. But when you got the nominations and you gonna win, you sitting right there, and it's showing that you still validating the other side. And if you don't know what the other side is, go read a goddamn book. But anyway, I mean, you right about, how he should have handled it. I just hate the fact that, that little shit, and you saying, well, people get frustrated, they get tired, and then, they just, lash out. That's true. That is true. I get that. But I think you should have been, which we don't know, because we ain't been, personally behind their closed doors. But I think you should have been kind of knocking on your wife door first and kind of, Jada, it's time to ease up, baby, on the private stuff, because everybody deserves privacy. Am I right?
Absolutely.
I kind of feel like she overstepped certain boundaries, but hey, that's their marriage. They do what they do. But I'm just gonna say this: Will Smith ain't on that red table talk crying for no reason. Now, you got to also understand who is this architect that's bringing on these tears to this man. Come on now. You kind of get where I'm going.
I ain't mean to cut y'all. Did you have some more to say?
Go ahead. No.
I'll say, Marley, if you got anything to say, you can go ahead, because I got a lot to say. I don't want to hold nobody.
Mine's that's one the notion. I just like everybody with the notion that that Chris Rock is all of a sudden psycho, and that he knew about it. Like maybe none of us can prove that. None of us know. And then like I said, the only reason I knew about it at the moment was because when I was looking it up, why it happened, somebody on Twitter was put the background for me. So I'm like, I see why it's a big deal. But even there, like fucking, like it's more. I feel like it's more than two incidents, and I feel like it's something that, like I said, that's dealing with Will and probably Chris Rock personally, or probably this real itself. Because another person brought up to attention is that a thing with Will. I don't know how many of us read his book, but he was talking about
I feel like a coward.
Yeah, how his childhood or whatever had never been able to defend his mother during that time, even though he was 9. I mean, shit, I dealt with the same thing when I was a kid. But fucking and so like that could be also past trauma or something like that. So it's a lot of factors that led to it. But the whole thing, my whole part is that I don't know about. I can't speak for all black people. For me, I take everything as entertainment. So I was laughing at shit, not that. So I thought Monday was gonna be the day we all get our laughs off jokes. Then it started turning political Tuesday, and I'm like, who about these white people here? Because this is a black culture thing. We just over joking about it. They want to switch it and make it into this whole political dumb shit. And I'm like, nah, that's not what it is. And so like me, like I said, for me, like fucking, yes, I know how we supposed to act in public, what professionalism and all that shit is and all that. I'm like, besides that little number right there, other than that, I took it as a laugh. I didn't take it as this big hoo-ha to make this shit until like literally it's been a week now. How we milk one slap into a whole week of stories? Like, come on, bro.
Right.
The shit ain't that deep. Shit ain't that hard. My nigga was up there. Whatever reason he had, him and God know. And that nigga went out there.
God.
God. And that's the only two people that know the situation. So like all of us is over here, like not us personally, but people I'm seeing and just making an ass out your damn selves, talking out your ass. You don't know what the fuck happened. Well, I know if that was my wife. Well, bitch, it ain't your wife. Well, I know if that was me. Bitch, it ain't that. Like I see like the points that everybody making about You got the toxic masculinity group, when then you got the other people talking about professionalism, and then you got the other people. Like I said, man, I took it as entertainment. That's all I wanted to see it as. I didn't want to. I got my laughs off and got my jokes off in the group chat. Moment fulfilled. I'm not. It's
See,
not.
I can't stand when all the people like, bro, hey, we feel me this with bro. You don't know what the fuck you going to do until it happens to you right then. I bet Chris was like completely shocked, like you know what I mean, like totally shocked, confused as fuck. Like, bro, what the fuck just happened here?
Yeah, they said he got a problem with fucking like reading like situations and shit like that. Or
Mm-hmm.
that's so like
And bro, he have trauma his own self. Like, bro, like
Like,
okay, the whole crap about everybody hate Chris. It's just talking about how as a kid he was constantly being bullied and everything. So like he have his own trauma and shit. I just hate the fact that Will having this problem, but he like projected all of his hurt and pain up on a person who is having problems within their own damn self as well.
right, right. Absolutely. Um, if I'm not mistaken, too, everybody hates Chris because I know he did end up getting his GED. I'm not saying person that gets GED lacks intellect level, but I think Chris has battled dyslexia too. I could be wrong.
Uh-huh.
I see what I'm saying. So somebody at one point, people thought my ass battled it too, and who knows? I probably did. I probably do. I don't know. Never really was truly diagnosed. That's something that can be traumatizing. That can be traumatizing too. But y'all hit on just about every point I was gonna bring up. Her, being a husband, whatever. One social group versus another, because if you go on social media, it's definitely a trend.
Right.
I made a post, and I usually don't post if it's not show related or my Thirsty Thursdays, whatever, some music. But I said it. I just had to say it. Why are I sound like a red pillar here? But why are single women telling a married woman how a husband should stand up for her? I can't.
Correct.
I can't. I can't speak on. I'm not a married man. I don't
Right.
know. I do have a woman I love, but I just want to touch on something. Because one, before he got done talking, he said Will projected his trauma onto Chris. It was bigger than a G.I. Jane joke. That was so much bigger. Anybody
Absolutely.
with
Right.
common sense can see that was just bigger than that joke. That was from the last couple of years of being demasculated, being the whole family probably made a laughing stock. They did put it out there. Then, if I'm not mistaken, a couple weeks ago, the Laureen Cox from Orange is the New Black, she was on a red carpet event, and she brought up the entanglement, and you can definitely tell some discomfort there. But she was like, "No offense, I'm not apologizing to a situation that they made public."
Correct. Vaughn, can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Who is adding on to Will's trauma?
I would say, us, the masses, not us particularly, but you could say his wife planted the seed.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not trying to just blame her solely, but what I'm saying is, okay, if y'all don't mind, can we go through a little throwback, history? Here it is. Think about Will Smith, y'all.
Yeah,
Think about when him and Jada first
yeah,
got together. There was like this magical couple. Like people was like, oh man, you would have never thought Jada Pickett, because how her roles portray her in movies and how her background story, of us knowing, her friendship with Tupac. She grew up in the hood as well. Her character on a different world was really her just basically playing her normal self, right? Hello?
yeah, yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
Okay. So it's like, okay, you got this street savvy girl with this, which Will is not suburban. I don't know why people think that, but Will has always showed a positive image to the masses. See what I'm saying? So it's like as they progress and they get married and they start having children, Will has always went out his way. Because I can remember and recall a year when they hosted the BET Awards. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Oh,
No.
they actually did a great job.
Yeah, you see what I'm
Yeah, I
saying? And
remember. I remember. I
if
remember.
you remember the theme and you remember the way they came in, it was like royalty. They were like viewed upon as the not perfect, but the spot on like Cliff and Claire. Like people strive to want to be like Will and Jada. Remember that at one point in time? That was because
I
of
want
the
that Will
image.
and Jada love. J. Cole spoke
Right.
on.
Right. People always used to, comment and reference them in songs. It's like Will went out his way to make sure that he casted his family into a great, image, a great spotlight. Over these past couple years, it's like all that hard work this man has put in to make this, create this image for his family. Who is responsible for destroying this? It ain't him. I mean, he didn't start no red table talk. Well, look at the whole method of the show. We're just gonna sit around at a table. We're just gonna talk shit. Come on now. Come on now. I mean, in my personal opinion, I just feel like she went out her way to remain relevant. And it was like, baby, you ain't even gotta be relevant no more. I mean, your man is a fucking legend. Not saying that, she ain't did her own work in her own right, but it's like it should come a time where it's like, okay, focus your energy on something other than just being Will Smith's wife. See what I'm saying? Because somewhere along the line, their star power began to kind of trend into, okay, Will and Jada, so that's just Will's wife. Whereas to Beyonce and Jay-Z, it's like, yo, she can hold her own just as well as he can hold his own. They both have that equal but powerful star power. Whereas to with Will and Jada, it kind of was viewed like that in the earlier years, but nowadays, let's be real here, it ain't the same. And like, I don't know which one of y'all said it. It's like more on some Hollywood shit. But it's like, if that's the case, then I kind of feel like it's some backdoor envy shit. Because why would you go out your way to express to the world how you cheat on your husband? And how them same single women that you were referring to, Vaughn, that say, ooh, she need to tell her man this, ooh, she need to do this, right?
Yeah.
These be the same motherfuckers that you listen to and say, ooh, ain't nothing wrong with her, you know what I'm saying? It's already been accepted. Hell, if we'll let her do it, then oh well. It's like any type of fuckery, they down for it. And it's crazy because it's like the first thing Will said if you go watch the interview with him and his wife about August Alsina, he said, I did not agree to this. We did not discuss this. So it's like, who lying? Because August Alsina said he had Will Smith blessing. I'm like, okay, so your son is cool with the dude, but then somewhere along the line, you able to talk Will and hey, can I fuck your wife? Yeah, go ahead. No problem. Come on, G. That sounds stupid as hell. But hey, Hollywood ways, I guess.
I wanna get
ahead.
away from the slap real quick.
Oh shit! I just had two more little points, but fucking.
No, it's about this topic, but not so much just on it. But the bigger picture is, unfortunately, this happened, and Marlon said, like, he looked at his entertainment, but
Right.
it took away from the bigger moment of the night. I mean, fucking Will himself winning, if I'm not mistaken, best actor. If I'm not, he won best actor for portraying Serena and Venus Williams' father.
Yeah, that nipple slip too. It took away from that too.
Who had a nipple slip?
My God, Petty Pippin is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Who had a nipple slip? Community
Venus,
talk to me. Venus?
Yeah.
Them things
Oh
look
shit!
nice.
Oh, why it wasn't Serena? All right, go ahead.
I'm saying, they look pretty nice. They look pretty nice. Out of here. God damn it, Marlon. Up there.
Shit.
I thought that's where you was going.
Damn.
No, man. Like
my Ron Simmons voice. Damn. Go ahead.
I mean, Samuel Jackson receiving his first Oscar win. Let me say that again. Let me say
That's
this
a
one
robbery.
more motherfucking time for you
Yes,
motherfuckers. Samuel L.
English
Jackson receives
motherfucker.
his first Oscar win.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
I don't think
Exactly.
they do, Marlon.
Exactly.
The
I mean,
94th.
that's why we've been having such a back and forth, not to cut you off, with the Oscars anyway, black people, because it's not really for us. I mean, shit, we use it as a validation tool so the actors can get more
Get more
jobs,
money.
but it's not for us. It wasn't meant for
Nope.
us. That's why you got 2 time and 3 times. All them motherfuckers are white. Ain't no
Mhm.
3 times, 4 time black people. We get happy off nominations and fucking one.
Exactly.
But
So it's
see,
not for us. So I appreciate a lot of people who like shit. Same thing they doing with the Grammy. Like shit, man, let's make our own shit. Over years, it get validated, and we support our own. We recognize our own.
Exactly.
and see,
We
that's
don't,
just the
we don't
thing.
need acknowledgement from the master. No damn more.
Thank you,
We
Marley.
We our own goddamn masters.
Thank you, Marley.
Let's do it.
we don't, but I don't like the fact that
Yeah.
our imprint took over that ceremony from winning, from behind the production, and all we could talk about is the slap.
Yeah. And Carl Quest won one or something. I think he won for documentary.
What you call him? What you call him?
I don't know what the fuck I called him.
Questlove?
Questlove?
Yeah, Quest Love. He fucking won one fucking for documentary, I think.
Yeah.
That's what Chris Rock was struggling to get out after that slap.
But just that, all that, you know, shadowed by, you know what I'm saying, a lot of emotion. Then not only this, I don't know why I didn't think about this to maybe like 40 minutes before we started the show. I don't know if Juice can recall this. He may can, he may can't. But I struggled with a small amount of alopecia. I don't know if you remember, I had bald spots in my head at one point. You remember that? Going to the school I went to, in the part of town I went to, I was basically like a target served on a silver platter for jokes. And I was quite often. And that did leave me with a traumatic experience and not know how to handle emotions. I never got in a fight over it, but it was more emotions of sorrow and pain. And I bring that up because I want to bring up a person that we had discussed on this show prior, and the quote he made. And I feel like he made this quote. Well, he posted this quote not to throw shade at either side. He just wanted to put good energy out there and just food for thought. And that'll be Mr. Jason Wilson. For decades, I thought power was based on how much weight you could lift or how many men you could knock out. Now I realize that real power is when a man can navigate through the pressure of the world without succumbing to his negative emotions.
Amen.
So I just want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't know Will Smith. I don't know Chris Rock. But they're both legends. They're both
And I can tell that you read that shit right there, fam.
one's an asshole. One's an asshole.
All the time, and he's like, I can tell that really meant something to you. You had to read that. You had to put them binoculars on. You know,
Man, listen. Not to cut you off, Von. If y'all got anything else to add, because I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I got something
Go ahead.
that I'm looking for right now.
Go ahead, Marlon.
Oh shit!
Shit.
God damn, my man come through the top rope. He was just
So let me add this to Warren list. He don't like shit that was made before 1991, and the nigga definitely don't like niggas reading on this damn show. Okay.
fuck reading.
Particularly Vaughn for some reason. He do not like when Vaughn reads. Think he trying to tell you something, Vaughn. Go ahead.
Fuck that reading shit, nigga. You need to know it. It need to be in your heart.
Say it with your chest, man. But
I think
ahead,
in honor
Vaughn.
of like Booker T, I think one of the quotes was, it was just 2 quotes about like being the first to strike. But in WrestleMania week, whatever, Booker T said, the man that hit first is the man that ran out of ideals first. So meaning that he had no other option, but that was his last resort, choose violence. Because he didn't have, like, he couldn't handle it with his words.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's true. I want to add to this, if y'all don't mind. I want to ask y'all a question, and it goes into this because of the slap. When a black man going to start looking at one another like, nah, I can't kill him. That's my bro. When are we going to start looking at each other and saying that? Instead of like Marley just said, resorting to the last resort to where it's violence.
I think if I can jump in real quick, I think it's
Mhm.
when, it's like I said, you can't be succumb to your negative emotions because we, I mean, let's be real, bro. Not all, but a good chunk of, one black man resorting to violence on another black man. Not all, but a lot of times it's over a lot of petty shit. A
I
lot of
agree.
times there's a lot of egos at play.
I agree.
It's to save face from his peers, his woman. you know,
Correct.
we hear situations where, oh man, no motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? He can't go back home with that energy. He can't get in that car with that energy
Mm-hmm.
because he has to live with this woman. He has to live with this
Mm-hmm.
woman. He has to protect this woman. I agree. I am a protector, but also being a leader comes with knowing what plays to run and what, you know what I'm saying, just knowing what to do. You know what I'm saying? A leader doesn't lead his troops into, catastrophic, situations.
Right.
And I think that's just what it is. I think it comes from being able to express yourself without having, your ego at play, man. And I think a lot of that has to do with lack of access to therapy and just a healthy outlet, man. Like as a black man, we have said about, excuse me, we have talked about generational curses over and over on the show. We have
Mm-hmm.
talked about mental health over and over on the show. But
Mm-hmm.
being a black man, I think a lot of us are uncomfortable, no offense, sitting down in a couch, having a white face to vent to. I think, I'm not saying that's the case, but I think a lot of us are
I
uncomfortable with
agree.
it.
I agree. I agree. It's a fair assessment for me because if I don't know you, I know that I'm here to get help, but it's like it shouldn't matter, of course, what color you are. I mean, because we don't know. You could have went through similar situations I went through, but it's kind of like it's just one of those things to where it's like I need somebody that I can relate to, somebody that's just not going to look at me and think the situations I've been through in life are foreign to them. Like why would this happen and why would you do this and that never happens where I'm at. I don't need that critiquing. I need
Absolutely.
understanding.
And I
Oh
think we
yeah.
only make
Ain't
up
no
4% of the
fucking way.
psychologists. I'm sorry, Juan, just we only make up
No.
4% of psychologists, I think, since 2018. So it's not a lot of
Right.
black psychologists out there. But
Right.
I just wanted to point that out. Juan, you can go ahead.
Oh shit! I was just saying, bro. Point blank. If I'm trying to talk to anybody or whatever, I have to talk to a person that understand trying to be black in up in USA, like point blank. Like I need a
Right.
person that can get the point that I'm having all these problems, but still I am a black man in America. So that is a top like criteria type thing. Like absolutely.
Can I say something? You want to know something that none of us has, well, I had stepped away for a minute, but something that I haven't heard us discuss yet about this whole situation, right?
Yeah.
Well,
It's we've never really seen the media um throw shots. I ain't gonna say they haven't threw shots at other races, that's married, other couples, but I will say this. They don't go out their way to try to direct their marriage. Like, oh, you guys should be doing this, and why are they, questioning this and this? I don't see that as often. When you do media coverage with, white couples or other race nationality couples or whatever, it's kind of like you kind of like, okay, Ben and Angelina, we didn't hear no kind of struggle or drama in their relationship until they got a divorce. See what I'm saying? Like, who knows how many stories they could have covered over their relationship, but instead they just focused on, oh, they're out with their children and oh, look at them. They're like the perfect couple. They're beautiful together. And look at this and look at that. It's like we see the biasness in it, Whereas when it's a black couple, the first thing people mentioned when Jeezy was getting married was what? The nationality of his wife, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, see what I'm saying? Like, wow, rappers don't get married. People can't evolve. People can't change. What, he must trap or die for the rest of his life? Like, when they see celebrities or entertainers do normal shit and you black, it's kind of looked at with a side eye, like, we can't have you looking human. You kind of gotta be like immortal. Like, you are this image that you put out. Like, yo, who I am in entertainment and how I entertain y'all is exactly who you're gonna get outside here in the real world. And that's just not true.
Yeah, and also shit. I don't think that just go for black. I feel like with media, I mean, I know they pick more on black, but like with media, for me, like I see like that's their whole thing or whatever. That's they build the star up. We get the information on why they coming up the ranks. All these cute stories, Sylvia struggle. Then they get high and mighty, and then all they waiting for next. They already got the paper ready. They just waiting for it to happen. They waiting for the fall. They waiting for the
Yep.
turn. They waiting for
Yep.
the, and then they do it to another star. It does the cycle keep going on.
Correct. I agree. I agree. I agree. It's like the coverage just gets me every time. Because I'm sitting here and I'm just like, why are we put in this space where it's like we can't do any wrong? We can't make a mistake. We gotta always like okay, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Did anybody pay attention to what Will Smith said in his acceptance speech?
Yes, I heard it.
Most of just being a
One of the key
protector.
corner exactly one of the key cornerstone things he said was in this field that I work in, you're taught to put on a smile when nothing is worth smiling about or funny. Laugh when something is not funny, or just ignore when something bothers you. You have to put on a smile. And see, I have a problem with that because it's like if I have to accept, ignorance in order to maintain what I think is a good life, then maybe that life is not exactly for me. And see, a lot of people say, "Oh man, you just talking shit, man. They throw 20 million in your face, whatever, whatever, whatever." See, this is a thing that I always chase, even as a kid. I want peace in my life. I want real peace. I don't want to be at peace because my bank account says this, but when I go out to society, I know that I basically sold out, or I'm basically living a double life. I got to put on this front in front of everybody else, but then behind closed doors, I'm like dying inside. I'm depressed. I'm miserable. That's not peace. That's
Like
torture.
celebrities and athletes are.
Right. Like perfect example. Thank you, Marley, for saying that. Athletes, we always saying, man, why the hell is such and such losing his hair? Or what's all this damn gray on his head, man? What the fuck going on? Bro, we don't know what kind of pressure they are under. We just look at them as machines, basically. Like, oh, he step on a field or on the court and like, he's great at what he does. But we don't, I mean, bro, they have parents, they have family, they have children, they have, different situations in their life that may be tugging at them, but we don't get to see that. And I don't care to see that, honestly, because why would I want somebody that entertains me in a field that they're good at to actually be some kind of like life inspiration to me, like some life coach? No, you're good at playing basketball. That don't mean I need you to send me the words of encouragement for today. Now, if you just got a positive message you want to spread randomly sometime, that's fine. But I'm not looking towards an athlete saying, yo, this is who I need to pattern my whole life around. That's where society gets mistaken. Like, we put celebrities in these different positions that they have no business being in, like politics. Bro, you do movies, or bro, you're in football or whatever. Not saying that your opinion don't matter, because it does, but it's like at the end of the day, I'm not swayed either way because of what you want to do or how you may feel. What you eat don't make me shit. So why in the fuck would I worry about what you do on a day-to-day basis?
True. And here's the key that you keyword that you said that I point out was the entertainment thing. That's how it is with most of these outlets. Like whatever you do, that's what we pinch on. And I come to you for entertainment. So like, hey, there's
Right.
entertainment here. Like so they can never get out of that life. You know, that's why, like you said, they go through all that because, like you just said, they don't get a chance to express. They don't get the luxury of like being able to have a bad day. They always gotta be on top. Everything
Right.
good, or even when something happened bad in the sport, they always gotta be. They gotta show. Oh, I'm really down in the dumps about this championship or this shit like this, or with our celebrities, our actors. The people always look at them as entertainment on the screen and off the screen. Everything is entertainment about their life.
Right.
How people made whole gossip careers off of relationship between celebrities. That's a part of their life. So that's a part of
Exactly.
you got a whole thing about fucking what they do, all this
Easy.
Hollywood, all that kind of stuff. So we don't look at these like you said, that's correct. We don't look at these people as human. We don't look none of that factors into it. We like why is my entertainer, person I love in entertainment right now, doing this thing that and then I hate this. Another thing that everybody bringing up. If I did that, I would be hell yeah, you'd be locked up, or hell yeah, you've been going with assault. Because nigga, that's how it work in society.
Exactly. Society ain't nothing but like high school. It's a popularity contest.
So now you gonna sit here and say that you want these people to be nothing but entertainment, but then time they do something that you can't get away with. That's the only reason people mad. I can't get away with this shit. Why the hell can a black man for sure get away with this shit on national TV? I just saw this. I mean,
But I ain't gonna lie, Marley. If a nigga could get away with not paying taxes like Trump, man, I would. Hey, hey, hey. I ain't gonna lie.
even that nigga ain't getting away with all. Well, you see, he ain't stepping foot in New York. That nigga in Florida.
Hey, he a smart man. I'm just
Down
saying.
there with them
Hey,
super gremlins, goddamn.
yeah. Him and old Yike somewhere, striking the iron. But hey, it's a different story. But I mean, man, I wish, not just for men either, women too as well. I mean, I just wish we got to a point where, like, I always try to catch myself. I'm outside, day to day. I may be driving or whatever, and I may see somebody younger than me or older, and I try so hard, y'all. It's impossible, like to not mug or give a defensive look when we make eye contact. But it's so embedded in me because it's like when I did have my innocence, and I did, give a friendly look, it was always met with mean mugs and cold stares. So it's like over the years, I've grown to just get to a point to be kind of cold. And I'm not ashamed to admit that because it's like, damn, you only can slap me in my face so many times before I say, man, fuck this. And I promise you ain't gonna slap me more than once. Because that first time just gonna be a surprise. That second time, it's gonna be because I punched the shit out of you. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just wish we would get to a point where we wouldn't have to automatically go into, it's time to box type mode, or it's time to kill type mode. Yeah, we are natural protectors, but what are we really protecting if, like Vaughn said, we're fighting over nothing? I'm sorry, ladies, you may not want to hear this, but there is no woman on this earth worth fighting for if the situation ain't dire. I'm sorry, not my mama, not my aunties, not my grandma, not my sister, not my girl, none of them. Because unless it's just something that's a violation of respect or life and death, it's not worth fighting over. It's just not, And I go back to the Will and Jada thing. It's like, okay, you give him that look, that don't mean he need to go up there and go smack a bitch. It need to be, yo, you need to talk to him after the show. And then, hey, all right, cool. Y'all have that conversation as men, and then you really check his temperature, and y'all really see what's really good. Then if Go ahead.
I was about to say if I can jump in, not to cut anybody off, and I don't want
Go
to
ahead.
stay on the wheel and Jay the thing, but I wanted to say that and I didn't. I didn't have a problem with him addressing the situation. I had a problem with him doing it on camera. So I wanted to make that clear. If he wanted to slap Chris Rock, if he wanted to talk to Chris Rock, hopefully talk to Chris Rock should have been the first option. Maybe he didn't know. Just don't do it on camera. We don't know what happened to him in August, but that's just it. We don't know because he had common sense not to let us see it.
And
If
then
something did that.
a lot of people said, the joke itself, it seemed like a freestyle joke. Like he just came with that off the cliff, like right
Right.
front.
Yeah.
There wasn't no like malicious thing, like he got this in the chamber, like I got a couple for one. No, he had that shit. It was just off the rip. It wasn't like
Can I say something? Let me get your opinion on this. So he said a joke about G.I. Jane 2, Jada Pinkett. Can't wait to see it, right?
Yeah.
Let's be real here. What if he sparks an idea and a director goes to Jada Pinkett and he says, I want you to be in my movie G.I. Jane 2 for $30 million. You think Jada Pinkett's gonna do it?
I would imagine. I'm not an agent. I would talk negotiations. That's just me.
But I'm just saying. So even by you negotiating it, don't that kind of debunk that joke?
Yeah.
I said, I never even watched the movie, so I don't know what it's about. I just thought he was talking.
Oh, I watched it before. It's with Demi. What's her name?
Demi Moore. Yeah.
Her fine name. But anyway, I mean, bro, money talks bullshit. Walk.
Or something or what?
So no, she was she's actually just an average everyday woman. One day, she wanted to go into the service. And a part of it, you got to keep that crew cut. And made her cut all of her hair off. And then they was trying to break her while she was in there, but she wouldn't fold. And she held her own, pretty much. And I think, at the end, they gained so much respect for her, because she was a woman in that motherfucker, but she was tough though. And so if you look at it, it's kind of like him calling her G.I. Jane is like a level of endearment on the low without even trying to be. Yeah, of course, she had a bald head and all this and all that. Ha, he. People didn't even really laugh at the joke like that. It was kind of soft-hearted. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I mean, if the money was on the table and he just sparked that idea because of that slap, and if we fuck around here years later, see her in G.I. Jane 2, who really won then? It's not about.
And I can already see it. Like I can see if they were, that could be her whole time promoting the movie. She could talk about alopecia and about like bring awareness to that, and I can see how they could spin it, like for her to do it or whatever they made it if it was a legit thing. I don't like that movie. What 97? I don't think nobody trying to do no remake. I mean, they've been remaking a lot of shit, but I don't think that's one.
Yeah, but say don't never say never. Hollywood right. is copy and paste. Never say never.
I mean, Marlon, let's be real here though. If you really want to be technical about it, don't Will have his own production agency?
Yeah, I'm not mistaken.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, because the whole Karate Kid with Jaden, a lot of those movies are produced by him. So, I mean, technically, they could do it themselves and probably get money off of it. And like you said, bring awareness to alopecia. Then what?
I mean, good thing he got his own production because
Overbook Entertainment. That's the name of it. Overbook Entertainment.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, technically, Marley, that joke could have actually inspired a great idea to laugh in the face of Chris Rock to where look at your corny ass joke just made me over 100 ass me.
No shit, he making money out that shit now.
Right.
Yeah, his tour dates don't went up.
Right. See what I'm saying? The best form of success is, best form of revenge is success. Yeah. Go get paid off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's always different ways, different routes you can take. And this coming from me. And some people like to don me a hot head from the past, but I mean, if you know me and you really know me, it's like, look, I'm a level-headed thinker. I'm not just gonna react. Oh, this person did this. Oh, let's go whoop their ass. Nah, I'm gonna be like, okay, what the fuck happened? What's going on? Let's survey the situation. Now, if this person getting all this rah energy, then sometimes you got to give it back. But then sometimes you just look at a motherfucker and you just go, man, look, I ain't got time for this bullshit. Because at the end of the day, what is it gonna solve? Nothing. So It is what it is.
He's
But
doing
man,
he's doing he got his own tour he got on, and then like during the summer, him and Kevin Hart supposed to be collabing or whatever for a couple of times, I think in New York. So yeah, he's finna make big business off this.
shit. Hey, get that
Shit,
money,
they
black
said
man.
right after the slap, bro, his ticket sales like tripled. Are you within
Mhm.
that? Are you within that same night?
Yeah, for the ball.
Because people want to hear about it. I mean, wouldn't you? You want to hear about it. Damn, that man slapped you and you kept like
And
I
I'm
respect
just praying
society.
though for him though, like still, man, because that's some traumatizing type shit,
It is. It
and
is.
it's crazy. That shit
Now I
fucking
am
crazy.
going to say this, even though you may say, "Oh, that's Hollywood." Chris Rock got a whole bunch of brothers.
Yep.
Will Smith, hey, you can have security all you want to,
Will Smith got a
but
hell of a lot of security too.
hey, you can have a whole bunch of security, but that's a lot of feet and fish flying around, you know. And the thing of it is, they gonna be able to have access to certain areas that the average person won't. So you ain't gonna know who is who. You ain't gonna know who is who until
Right.
the licks is passed. You know, be careful. You know, we like
Yeah,
to say,
and that
"Oh man,
shit
that's Hollywood,
is
man."
just crazy though with Will
All
Smith,
right,
man. Like, bro, he pretty much just been like the Hollywood poster boy type shit. Like
Yeah.
he been great. Like, bro, he was the kind of person that couldn't cuss, and then you see
right,
him keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth type shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, he like like he have to be going through something. Like, that shit just
exactly.
wild.
Well,
And for her to give that devilish grin and that look, like, "Oh, go get him," like, man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm holding back because I don't want to just go in on Jada Pinkett because I know I probably have to fight Jaden and Will. But
Lord.
I mean, bro, I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. That wasn't no good look. That wasn't gangster. That wasn't smooth. I can respect the man protecting his woman, but man, it comes a time, man, where instead of you putting that energy into everybody else, you need it directed to the main source of your issue. And I think it's the motherfucker that's sitting across from you. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah, and driving right, we can move on after I say this.
Mhm.
Touching on the original topic, man. You know, pride, man, pride and ego. We all have them. We all have them. Everybody has ego by some pride, some more than others. But I feel once you reach a level of maturity, it's not even age, a level of maturity. Get some immature
Mhm.
old motherfuckers. Basically, having clarity and just finding common ground. Every situation doesn't require violence. It doesn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Juice says, sometimes figure out before you act. You know what I'm saying? So don't let your peers, don't let your woman, don't let your brothers, your cousin, whoever just pump you up. You know what I'm saying? Because that same person pumping you up, God forbid, I hate to say it like this, could be one of the six carrying you.
Right.
Now
Judge
leave
by 12 and then instead of carried by 6. You're
six. Yes, sir.
absolutely right. Now, the next topic, I gotta throw this in. I don't mean to keep the mood down, but this is something that I just need to really get you guys' opinion on. Do you guys agree with this statement? Weakness in a man is punished the most by his loved one.
Hell yeah, man. Hell
I
yes.
agree. I agree.
Hell yes. Like I said, I don't post too much, but like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I just was noticing the trend, and it is all these topics playing right off each other
Mm-hmm.
because yes, I'm a black man, but men in general, when a man is to some saying uh displaying his natural alpha dominance, his natural ways, he's being a
Mm-hmm.
man. That's what he's supposed to do, this and that. Rather it's, a fight, standing chest out, whatever. But when I show, dare I say, moment of vulnerability, doubt,
Mm-hmm.
sadness, you know, it's like it's a time limit on it. Like I said all the time, we all have the same emotion. Everybody has jealousy, anger, sadness, happy, joy. Our triggers
Mm-hmm.
are just different. What can make me jealous probably won't even make Juice blink. What can make me mad probably won't even make one care. What can make me laugh? Well, What don't make Marley laugh? He's a
Correct.
pretty joyful guy.
Correct. This nigga is a
He is.
asshole.
Yes, yes,
Marley.
yes, yes,
Oh my gosh.
absolutely.
Yep.
But
Yep. That's him.
I just think, man, we have to debunk ourselves, reprogram ourselves. Now, I will speak on the black aspect of it.
Mhm.
A lot of us grew up in single parent households. Now,
Mhm.
our parents, mothers, father, but 9 times out of 10, probably our mother did the best they could, probably made miracles happen out of nothing. But to our women, to our loved ones,
Mhm.
specifically our women, always, man, a woman, especially a black woman, illustrate, what she wants in a man. There's nothing wrong with having preferences, what you look for in a significant other. But and men, we do the same thing. We're no exemption. But who is this mystical black man with these high standards you basing me off of? Because my thing is this:
Morgan Freeman.
look, if
Him too.
It's been years
if
since Andy Dufresne swam in that stinking shit. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
because if you're experiencing trauma of having an absent parent, I'm not saying you see your father every weekend, every holidays. I'm talking 365.
Mhm.
Those ups that you only got to, maybe get a glimpse or see, and the downs that he didn't even make prevalent to you because he didn't want you to see that.
Mhm.
A lot of fathers don't want their
Mhm.
children to see that because they didn't grow up seeing it themselves or had a chance to experience their fathers in their lowest moments. So the cycle just keeps repeating. So a lot of times we don't know how to handle those emotions. We don't know how to show those emotions because it will lead to shunning. People tend to shun what they don't understand or what is not common. Am I wrong or right?
I agree. You're absolutely right.
So
I
I'm
agree.
not putting it on all our women, but you know what I'm saying? Reason I bring up women because this is true. I had to learn this. Your woman will know more about you than anybody probably in your whole world. It's things that woman will know about you that you never share with your mother, your sister, your
Mhm.
father, your brother, your cousin, your aunts, your uncle.
Mhm.
She will see sides of you that no one has ever even knew existed. And that's just the truth. That's why I brought up our women. The floor
Mhm.
is open, gentlemen.
Um, I agree that boy, you hit the nail on the coffin perfectly, beautifully. Because to me, when I first heard this, I thought about not only just, not only your significant other, but then I thought about our mothers in general. Like, I hate this about certain mothers. I hate to use the word hate, but it's so true. Um, it's like, don't don't be so quick to critique me when I'm down and I'm going through things. But then when I ask you for help, you can't help me. It's like if I'm struggling and I don't go to you for help because you're struggling, how can you critique me? Because it's like I'm actually doing you a favor because I know you can't afford to help me right now. So I'd rather do without than to sit and beg you for help or ask you for help just to be talked about, but then still not help. That's retarded. I think sometimes mothers get caught up in that notion where they want to be a mother and they always want to be there to say the right things or get on your ass and shit like that to the point where they got to realize it's going to come a certain time frame as men. We're going to say, wait a minute. If you're going to try to call me out for what I got going on, it's two sides of this ball game. I can do the same to you. But you're going to look at me as disrespectful and wrong when I do it to you. But when you do it to me, I'm supposed to just take it? No, it shouldn't work like that at all. But you get these sipping ass black dudes. I hate to say it, Vaughn grew up in, just mention it, growing up in a single household. You scared to get on to your mama about something. You scared to confront her about, an uncomfortable conversation. I'm total opposite. Me and my mama, we just have a knockout, drag out argument. Oh, well. You know, some shit she needed to hear. Rather better than me to say it than the streets. Somebody in the streets might not have compassion and remorse for you like I will. You know, that's why, you know, when I heard weakness, I was just like, man, how many times as a kid we heard, stop crying, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. You know, sit down, da 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 da. And you know, it's like, yeah, they might say the same thing to the daughters, but I don't know about y'all, but you know, I got number of sisters. I grew up and I would notice differences, even with my daddy. Like, it'd be 6 in the morning. It's the weekend. I could have went to school Monday through Friday, you know, or no, it could be summertime, and my sister could come down from Ohio. So, you know, we could have all just been outside enjoying. I could have been playing basketball, come home, showered, you know, I'm relaxed and took a bath. You know, I'm chilling. It's Saturday morning, 6 o'clock. He woke me up. For what? We already mowed the yard. We already, you know, we done took care of all the other essential shit of the day. Well, a man's supposed to wake up early. For what? I ain't got no job, nigga. I'm 12, 13. What the fuck I need to be up for? Well, a man's supposed to be up earlier than a woman. Well, tell that to my grandma, because she seemed to always beat the sun up and the moon and all that other shit, you know, like she just stay up. I'm like, hell, you smell that goddamn Folgers coffee, and that got, well, she used to smoke back in the day, a little cigarette, but this story. Anyway, you know, I'm just thinking to myself, like, well, why you ain't getting, you know, my sisters up too? You know, well, they, you know, women. This is what we being taught. Yo, we need to be up. You need to be tough. You need to, you know, that's weakness. If you stay, you know, you get your rest. How is that weakness, black man? Because a lot of us is dying because of sleep deprivation. Am I lying?
Hell no.
Come on. We into these slave remedies and rituals and fucking going along with this bullshit. Oh, you're supposed to work harder than a woman, bro. That ain't true, bro. It's like I said a couple episodes back with Miss Constance. I said, so it kind of comes off like men aren't allowed a fall off period where they, you know, they can't have tribulation in their life. They gotta always be on point. They gotta always have their shit together. That's not always the case. That is not always the case. And the crazy part is with us, you know, let me ask y'all something. How many times y'all done seen this? Y'all got, you know, females in y'all family, you know. Let me ask y'all this. How many times have you seen a woman in your family pick up the phone and get male assistance on something, and she asks for it and she get it like it's nothing, and it's no big convenience?
A couple times.
Quite a few times, right?
Yeah.
Now think about us. How many times can we call somebody, ask for help without it being some kind of nagging or some kind of questioning involved? Don't worry, I'll wait. Well, why is this and this and this? And boy, what you doing such and such? Man, you need to do this. Man, you're doing this wrong. Why is this such and such? You should have been doing this. You over there worrying about foolishness. And it goes on and on from men and women, from mamas and daddies, from uncles and aunts, from cousins, whoever. It's like, bro, we're not allowed to have any kind of vulnerability at all. And the moment you ask them for help, and you see how they respond, they wonder why you don't go back to them. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Y'all got the flow, man. This shit is mind-boggling to me. I don't get it.
I say Marley, either one of y'all got something to say on this topic? I think they having technical difficulties right now. I see one is dealing with something, but nah, man, I totally agree because growing up, okay, full disclosure, I can say this now as being somewhat, well, I can say it being mature than what I was when I was younger. I still have my moments, but I think, you know, maybe Juice can attest to this. Like, I was a crybaby. Like, don't get me wrong, I still have my moments because
we all have our moments.
We all have
you think your brother didn't call me a crybaby? It's a cycle. Your brother called me a crybaby. Marlon called him a crybaby.
Right.
But you want to know something? I don't think I called you a crybaby like they did each other.
No, absolutely not. Not you.
I don't think I did. No. I'm just saying, like, I kind of I saw how they did, me, and then how they did each other. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do this to my little cousin. Like, no,
He needs some milk.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
The more and more I
Asshole
think
on
about
cue.
the more and more I think about how long I know Marlon. I should have been hanging his ass outside that goddamn bus window when we was on our way to Tim's. I should have did. Come here, you little nigga. I should have
No,
hung his
man,
ass out the window.
it's and a good part of my life, especially my teenage years, I try to debunk that theory that, because I was the youngest child of my mother's sons, and we do have a special connection. I can't lie, me and my mom have a good connection. You know what I'm saying? We damn near look like twins. So
damn near shit. You the male version. Go ahead.
But that kind of comfort and that that compassion, I would try to give that back, because like things would bother me younger age, but I guess I would let my emotions get the best out of me, and replies would be, stop crying, or man up, or stop being a titty baby. And as I got older, I remember telling Juice this when Juice confronted me about, trying to join the gang at one point in my life. He said, man, what the fuck you doing? This and that. And I was telling him, he said, man, I remember growing up, bro, I always kind of felt like having emotions was wrong for me. Like coming where we come from and, having a predominantly male family, I felt I always had to be tougher than what I really was. I'm not saying I'm a pushover. I'm not saying somebody just gonna do something to me. I'm not gonna retaliate. But it's like I hated myself for having these emotions. I hated when I got mad, I would cry. I hated that I just couldn't express myself without being judged. So I say, one day y'all gonna respect me. Y'all gonna take Davon serious. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from that trauma of not knowing how to communicate. Not having healthy sources. They mean well, like he said on last episode, like a lot of my family, like I bring them a lot of joy. So Juan took what he took from it. But
man, fuck Juan. Fuck him and fuck his goddamn missus. Continue with your technical difficulties, you truck driving bitch. Go ahead.
Oh, you're gonna hear about that before the end of the show, but I think they were just comfortable seeing me in that light. And I didn't know how to handle that. But as I got older, I said, bro, you love them. They know that, but the hell, with how they see you. How do you see you? I'm okay with saying things bother me. I'm okay with saying, yeah, I get envious about certain things. I'm okay saying some things make me cry. Maybe not as much as I was younger. I'm okay with that. Because it's okay to have emotions. And once I learned we all have them, was I got older and I see my brother break down by something that I won't bring up on this show, I was like, oh shit, he cried too. He get mad too. When I see my oldest cousin who motherfucker walk in the room, you can hear a pin drop. It's like, damn, when I see him break down by something, oh, he got emotions too.
Hell yeah.
It's okay.
Hell yeah. Man, what? Man, listen. The best advice I even give you now. I'm not the most family-oriented person. You know this.
Yeah. No.
Everybody, your brother said the comment. Oh, a nigga here, he can come down here and see us. They fun. It's true. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I like being around a nigga. I can't particularly say y'all fuck with me growing up, teenage and adult years, I know Vaughn was there, or I was going to see him, or, I thought about something and I said, you know what? I've literally, like, of course we grew up together, but literally, like, I took you to Florida. We've been in New Orleans together. We've been to the coast together. I mean, shit, growing up as kids, we always had similar interests, sports, wrestling, women, all these different things. And it's like, I connected more to him. Who the fuck, like I was his big cousin for him. Who the fuck was there for me? I was close to your brother, believe it or not, when we was little. Yeah. But when we got older, I don't know where he was. I would go get him sometime, and from work, and we'll talk then, but it ain't like how me and you do, where we can sit in the room and laugh about God knows what. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's older, so he wanted to hang around our oldest cousins and shit. Understood. Even, my cousin Adrian, me and him would talk at work, and hang out at work. But outside of work, we weren't hanging out. There was only one cousin I hung out with outside of, any other activity I had going on. That was you.
Yeah.
So people wonder why now that I'm older and people want to have this, it's a family celebration. I'm not doing that shit. Because it's not genuine. You don't fuck with me, so why should I fuck with you? Why should I even give you time, my time, which is valuable, because, now you want to consider me for something. Now it's something pertaining to what you want to do, so now I need to go along with it. You got me fucked up. It don't work like that. You should have thought about that when you should have been building this rapport years ago. I tell you heard me and your mama be on the phone together. Why you ain't doing this? Why you ain't? And I love my auntie to death. She's probably like my second mama. But I would tell her in a heartbeat, look, y'all a couple decades short on all this family stuff with me. Y'all is. Yeah, we used to spend all this time together, but I also remember it was a growing up period where I would hear little slick comments. Oh, you bougie. Oh, your mama let you in the hood. I'm like, last time I checked, if I was bougie, why would I give you rides in my shit?
Mm.
If I was this person you trying to make me out to be, why would I go out my way to come around if I thought I was better than somebody? It never made sense to me because we moved out the hood. Y'all moved out the hood. That's what made me so crazy. Like, bro, like, when the fuck did this divide come? Where the fuck was I? I ain't get this memo. Because last time I checked, we grew up in the same hood. It was like everything was good when we was all in the same spot. But once people started going places, then I started to hear little sneak shit. And it made a nigga go, all right, I see how you feel. So don't feel stupid when I'm around you and I'm gonna press you and you ain't gonna keep this same energy. It's gonna be all kiss my ass. Oh man, what's going on? Oh yeah, man, you look just like your daddy. That's why one of the reasons I don't come. I'm tired of hearing these same motherfucking jokes for 20 some odd years, 30 some odd years, excuse me.
Yeah,
Come up with some new materials. No shit, Sherlock. My mama fucked Mark. Who the fuck do I supposed to look like? Steve? No. The fuck you mean? That's why I'm just like, come on now, man. This is stupid shit like that just, bro. I hope my family hear this shit. Because they know I say it to their motherfucking face. I'm not family oriented. I'm never gonna be. They gonna have to get over this shit. I'll be down there when I feel like it. Other than that, don't call me. Don't text me talking about, unless it's something dire, don't call and text me talking about, well, you need to do, don't tell me what I need to do. You need to mind your motherfucking business, worry about what you got going on in this 601, and I'm gonna worry about what I got going on in this 850. I'm gonna do me, you do you. And when I feel like it's convenient and it's time to ride down there, I'll let you know in advance. Other than that, nah. Kill that shit. But yeah, man. I don't get it. It's like weaknesses of, it's weak because, well, you ain't doing what I want you to do. Or you ain't doing, bro, I don't live for you. I live for me. That's one of the biggest problems. That's one of the biggest problems we have. You trying to live to appease and impress motherfuckers that's gonna always make it harder and harder or higher and higher. You gotta jump through all these hoops. Ain't nobody finna do that shit. I don't go around trying to impress my family. I can get 2 fucks what they think. Personally. I'm pretty sure they probably got that notion over the years, like, this nigga don't give a hell, I don't give a fuck. Cause who gonna be the bold one that's willing to confront me about it? Cause I promise you, after I get through saying what I get through saying, they ain't gonna like me.
Well, guys, anybody got?
One long angry line later.
Well, I mean, shit, man, you ain't had nothing to say. We waiting on your crispy ass to speak. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think we can go and school alone, man. I think it's a great song. Fuck you, don't
Oh
ruin
my
that
God.
song. That's a great song.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
for me, like I said, like I didn't have too much to say because, like you said, it was about your your family. But me, like I and then second of all, behind the curtain, I didn't hear the question all the way fully. So
The question is, do you agree weaknesses in a black man is punished the most by his loved ones?
like, um, like I said, I don't have too much on it. I don't. I wouldn't know. Like I said, like for me and my family, like when I was younger, I don't remember too much of it. And then as I got older, I wasn't around, so I wouldn't know for the most part. I know that stigmas of whatever you did as a kid or whatever, especially the older group, like you were saying on that, they hold that over you or whatever. That's all.
Oh man.
That's why that's all they continually talk about because that's
Mm-hmm.
all they know. That's still see you as the one who they
Mm-hmm.
and they laps and stuff like that. So that part, yeah, but I don't know, man. Like I said, as far as me, like the only two people I could talk about that I talked to, my mom and my dad separately different times. Like my dad called me his birthday, whatever, drunk, and like was talking to me and like really kicked some real shit to me that answered some questions about some shit when I was younger, whatever. Because I had a different opinion, so hearing his side of it, whatever. I mean, it don't change what happened, but it gave me some light to the situation and gave me more clarity. And then the same with me and my mom. Like shit, I know me and her, just like you saying about Vaughn and his, like shit, we are identical personality, assholes, but also fucking like how like we butt heads too much. So I feel like for me, from my side, the more space between us, the better. That's how everything stay together. Good.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother. Boy, me and you, hey, that must be because we come from them same sticks. We gotta put some together.
Now that like I'm over here and I can't come home as much now, it's pretty much damn near impossible coming from this side. We've been talking more, so like being able to chop it up with her more and stuff like that. I'm starting to build that relationship again that I had a long time ago, but like I said, it's gonna take time. So both of those are in progress. So that's why I didn't have too much to say about the situation right now.
I
And
respect
Respect
that
it,
though.
respect it,
I
respect
I
it.
respect that though.
think Juan to type his damn truck, so I don't know what he gonna say about it, but yeah.
One,
Yo,
if you unloading that meat, my nigga, just give me a pick five. But anyway, man, did you hear the question?
uh.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Do you agree with this? Weakness in a black man. Well, I'm not gonna say a black man. Weakness in a man is punished the most by his loved one.
Yeah. Shit, I guess that's true, but like, shit, I don't just know about the punishment though. Like, I don't just know like what kind of punishment a person
Meaning they
gets.
always seem to always critique you, or they always
Oh
have
yeah,
something to
always.
say. Like, you should have did. Or, like I told them, basically a good example. I don't ask my mama for shit. I just feel like I'm at that age where if I really have to ask you, I really need it.
Right.
And it could be times where I will go without things, and she'd be like, "Well, why you ain't call me?" Da, da, da. I'd be like, "Mom, why would I call you if you struggling? I know you can't, help me. What sense does it make to call you just
Right.
so you can have this same conversation that you having with me now? I need more than these words that you finna lay on me. I need results, and right now you can't produce neither one. So
Exactly.
you know,
Shit, I
leave it
feel
alone."
you up on that. Hell yeah,
So
absolutely.
I said,
it
fellas,
is what
everybody
it
done
is.
said
But
they piece on this topic, man. We can go and get into
oh
the
yeah,
hot part of the show, man. But
yeah,
before we get,
yeah, yeah.
turn the thermostat up on in here, man. Let's
Mm-hmm.
turn to the world of yeah. I would say before we get into that and turn that thermostat up, man, let's touch on the world of sports. Gentlemen, anything y'all seen this past week that caught your eye, anything that you know what I'm saying you want to share
Yes,
the light? Go
yes. Something I
ahead.
want to tell one again that I told him last year. Boy, if y'all got to play Milwaukee in the playoffs, your ass is through. Your ass is through. Remember, I said that.
Hey, yo, we got hey, yo, Bobby Wagner came over there to the Rams up on a 5-year deal. Hey, yo, for 50 mil.
Yeah, I thought he was going to the fucking Ravens for a minute.
Man,
Yeah.
Marley, it ain't gonna matter. They ain't finna repeat. So hey, they might well pay a motherfucker.
Keep my team name out your
Wow. Oh wow. One just slapped the shit out of me. I mean, man, look. I mean, besides that, the Lakers not making the playoffs is gonna be
absolutely
pretty,
not. I don't just think that
pretty,
they gonna
Thank
make it.
God.
pretty
Thank God.
pathetic.
Just end it. Just end
Yeah,
it. God damn.
yeah, man. I mean, damn. When you start playing for Karl Malone record and you ain't,
What's
I'm gonna
that
leave that
meme, old
alone.
boy? God
I'm gonna leave
damn
that
it.
alone.
God
You got
damn.
hell yeah, cause man, it's
See,
man.
now, yeah, I don't know about that shit, man. But
Yeah, I know about it.
in other news, man, legendary
Mhm.
Shut down, like they shutting down for the season. Him and AD.
Shit,
them
AD
niggas been
been
shut
done.
down, bro.
He been done. He been done.
Man,
LeBron
don't
gave
man,
one
I ain't finna
one
do it, Marlon.
legendary
Marlon,
performance.
I ain't finna do it. I ain't finna do it. I
Oh
am not
shit,
Hey,
finna
man!
but
do
I
it.
It's your
am gonna, but
platform.
I am
Don't you
gonna
bring
do
that shit
this.
over here.
But I am gonna say this.
Go on and vent, man. It's your platform.
Fuck,
Vent, brother.
fuck Brooklyn. Because for some reason I think, Miami trying to avoid playing Brooklyn, which is kind of cool. Cause I mean, if Milwaukee get them first,
Y'all
they gonna beat their
already
ass.
know we gonna beat the shit out y'all.
I don't know about beat the shit. Y'all might come out victorious, but I don't know about that beat the shit shit. Nah, you cut that out. Cut that
We
out,
gonna
G.
whoop
Cut that out,
y'all
G. But I know who
just like
y'all ain't
the
gonna whoop.
just like the disrespectful sluts that y'all are.
Man, nigga, we are the goons from the goddamn 305. Stop playing, nigga. Goons from the side. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Yike front row at them goddamn games. You know what I'm saying? Throwing
Shit,
up
I don't know
all
you want a
types of
front
gang
row.
signs.
Cause
Yeah, I get
Yeah, we're gonna have them in there.
he
He gonna
doing
distract
some
everybody.
extracurricular stuff at sporting events. I don't know if I
Hey,
want a front
hey,
row.
hey, hey. As long as it ain't questionable, like he was grabbing, you know what I'm saying, Mom Deuce's butt that time. I'm sorry, Yak, that was a little different.
Yeah,
But
you kind of fuck.
hey, that's my nigga. I'm just, hey, we just gonna move on from that. It's
Nigga Erickson gonna
questionable.
turn around and get a cocktail. Gonna be seeing this nigga. Oh Lord.
Hey. My nigga gonna be there, man. Loyal,
But
supportive.
in other news, man, if you don't know, man, the illustrious career of the Coach K has ended last night. His arch rival UNC, man. And you know Coach K is, man. 15 ACC double tournament championship,
Right,
5 national championships. Come on, man. But
right.
he had a good run, man. Hey, but all good things come to an end, man. I didn't get a chance to see it. It was a great game. Like I said, all good things come to
Shit,
end,
I
man.
feel
So
like
I
I
I'm
think,
got a
gonna
question. I got a question.
yeah,
So does that change where Bronny goes to school at? Because they've been recruiting him since he was in like 7th, 8th grade. And LeBron already said he wanted him to go to Duke. So if Coach K leaves, doesn't that kind of persuade him to go somewhere elsewhere besides Duke?
I mean,
Unless he finna get Maverick to coach the team, like he got it on. Oh, never mind. We don't clip sports. But go ahead.
oh
Go
my
ahead.
fucking
Go ahead.
God.
Go ahead. My
I think
bad.
he already got the success there. I remember him mentioning him in his speech during the regular season when they lost to him. But
Right.
yeah, all I gotta say, man, F1, bro, that Formula One, bro, that shit serious, hot. But
Yeah,
man, it ain't been too much like a hot week this week. Like I said, like the standings shifting around the NBA.
yeah.
Couple places
Hey,
West is starting to lock up the top spots. Is
I'm gonna say this. It could be fool's gold, but and I told somebody at work this maybe a month ago. I said because I knew the Lakers wasn't. If I had
Mm-hmm.
hopes maybe they get someone squeezed in that motherfucker,
Yeah,
I
it
ain't
ain't
damn
squeezing.
sure to have them
Nah,
coming out the West. But
nah.
I said a lot of people got Phoenix and Golden State, which has been trending down a lot lately. I said, man,
I don't.
them goddamn boys from the old Tennessee, man, them goddamn
Yeah,
Grizzlies.
yeah. I got Grizzlies and Phoenix going against each other.
yeah.
No, I got Grizzlies possibly making it out that motherfucker.
Oh
No,
no,
I ain't got all that now. I think Chris Paul going back. He want to go redeem his loss, and JaVale McGee is a big part of them potentially maybe getting over the hump.
They
I
need a
never thought
backup big. They need a
I never
backup
thought
big.
I said that, JaVale McGee. But
My man got He's doing the same thing, man. Come on, man.
I mean, I feel you, you know, no disrespect, you know, but I'm just saying, like, right now, I got Milwaukee versus Phoenix, a rematch.
Okay. I mean, I would enjoy that too, but I just feel that I don't know, man. It's a vibe to it, man. I feel like if Ja is, then it's a big if. If he can remain healthy, the way he plays, kind of, you know, if you're a GM or owner, it kind of scare you a little bit because he's so fucking athletic.
Right.
And you know, you don't want to make the comparison, you don't even want to manifest it, but kind of put you in the mind of D Rose. He's a lot taller than D Rose a little bit, but the way he plays, that explosiveness and that bounce is just like, God forbid, the wrong landing. Like, damn.
Right. And see, that's the thing. The thing about a series with him, he's gonna always have the energy there. But on games where he's got it going, and you can't stop him, all you really got to do is neutralize his team. Where other teams, you kind of got that second star. Who is that second star on his team?
I mean, they don't have a definite one, but they got like
they do as a collective, yeah.
They got at least a good that can take that second spot. You got Bane, you got Jackson, shit.
Right.
You got Brooks, Dillon.
I mean, yeah, but
I understand it's not consistent. It's not like a 1-2 punch, but yeah, they got, like you said, a team effort. I can see it. I just feel like this might be their chance. They're gonna make a good push in the playoffs. You know, they learn, and next year, once they got the experience and they not as young as playoff experience, I feel like they may have a chance.
I think Phoenix going back. I think Chris Paul really, he really want to
get I do too. That's why I said I can't see them.
Oh yeah.
Out, but Prowl in the East, shit, it's all about timing and like how shit go. I can see.
Man. I know who ain't going. I know two teams who ain't coming out of these. One, I thought I got love for Kyrie, but nah.
Getting out for a while till they got hurt. Oh, dude got hurt.
Who? You want to know what's funny? Hold on, what'd you say, Marlon?
No, I was saying the Spurs, they was like going from fucking like 11 and 12 all the way to like the top 3. I was thinking shit, maybe they had a chance, especially because they've been number one in offense and defense since like All-Star break. But shit, when old dude got hurt, I think he out for how they got this timeline, he might be out for like the first round almost, or coming back just around the first round. So that kind of
but see, this is my thing though. Imagine trading for James Harden. Imagine trading for Ben Simmons, and neither one of y'all get out of East. That's gonna be a funny feeling.
Yeah, it might be, but only one of them got to pay somebody almost $40 million, you know, and he gonna end up being 39.
Oh, James leaving. James leaving. Did you hear what Doc said? Too much James. Yeah, Doc always run his stars away. Hey, it's all on James. Yeah, Doc ain't scared to call you out at the press conference. When you put that motherfucking mic in front of him, Doc finna go in.
Where the hell he going this time? He leaving there. What team he gonna say was always?
Yeah, I gotta agree. Where's he going this time?
Let me get back to you on that. He might fuck around there and go with Lucas so they can take turns doing ISO ball. I'm not sure, but he leaving. I guarantee you.
That Spencer Dinwiddie pickup was huge for Dallas. They needed another consistent ball handler. That shit's been huge for them.
I want you to think about something. If James Harden was willing to go to Brooklyn, and he saw how easy it was, and then he looking at the whole Philly thing. In my opinion, if he signs, he's not gonna do a full max. He's gonna do maybe a 2 and done. I mean,
that nigga, I think he more of a money more than sports. So I think he taking every dime they can willing to sign over to that nigga.
Look, man, he has put these strippers kids to school.
Stick around for one more.
Man,
they gonna try to get reunite the whole band, get Dan Tony ass back or whatever.
Man, fuck Mike D'Antoni. Man, come on, man, that's enough for sports. I don't even want to hear his shit no more. Fuck, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to this platform, welcome. And if you're not, Brother Marley, would you please let her do the honors?
When my heart has been broken and I'm climbing the walls, I need a man who will make house calls. I need a
Cause I'm the doctor of love. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. We back up in this thing. Now, if you don't know who this be, then you might not know me. And if you don't know me, let me tell you who I am, baby. Because this right here, dick ain't free. I am the love doctor. You know what I'm saying? Coming to you live and direct. And of course, I got my partner in crime in this love connection. Can I get a some from Petty Pimpin'? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. To all the ladies around the world, he will be in a community near you. We are one player
I be
short.
stroking.
Hell yeah, goddamn right.
See this on the news, your cousin.
Okay. We're gonna let you make it. We one player short. Shout out to Gorilla Pimpin'. Hope you be back soon. Fellas, we ain't even gonna waste no time. We just gonna jump up in this thing. Y'all ready for this?
Ready, man.
What would you do? Y'all know the game. Y'all know the name. Let's do this. What would you do? What would you do if you slept with a married woman, got her pregnant? And let me throw this in, by the way. When you slept with the married woman, she was what's the word they like to use in marriages? They were split up. They were, having a break. And then during this break, you got her pregnant, and she asked you to fall back because the truth would ruin her marriage. Would you do it or would you not? Y'all got the flow.
Well,
Go ahead, Mark.
me slept with a married woman and got her pregnant. I'd be ecstatic because the married woman be my wife. So I'd be happy, man. I'll be telling y'all about the and when hey, man, got big things.
This is Mari. This ain't Jerry Springer. Get your ass off the stage. The fuck is this? I always gotta go to the politically correct answer.
I saw that technical thing right there. I'm like, I'm gonna take this route, get on out of here. Yep.
Oh my God, Draymond Green. Draymond Green. Come on now. Stop being so technical and answer the damn question. Would you follow the woman's request, or would you have to ruin a marriage? I want to hear these answers.
Personally, I don't want children. I don't. And I've come to full disclosure, and I'm comfortable saying it. I just don't. It's not my preference. But if it happens and I'm willing to take, the necessary, steps I need to do to be a father, I have nothing against abortion. If you want to have abortion, that's fine too. But it has to be has to be on both sides. Both have to come to agreement with that. Because when you say fall back, you mean just me. Like, I'm cool with us not fucking no more. If she wants her marriage, hey, whatever. But you saying fall back, that means just out of the kid's life as well, or just out of hers?
The kids. What do you mean?
Oh no, see now that's the problem. I can't go for that. I can't go for that. Hall & Oates, baby, one of my favorites. Nah, that ain't happening. Because like I said, I'm a big believer in, if you want to, we talk about change and generation curse, all that shit, be the change. Be the change. My father was around, he wasn't around consistently, but he was around. And, I knew that the effects that, down the line it had on me, and I was honest enough to admit them. So no, I'm not saying a woman can't do a man's job. I'm not saying a woman can't raise a child by herself, because I've seen it. But I know the impact of having two parents available and accessible also has. So I'm not going for that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to kick it, cool, whatever. That's all right. But I'm going to be in my child's life. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Taking my political correct hat off and just being the savage old petty pimp in here, I would say I would fall back, because you got to look at it, brother. He going to have two parents in his life, him and
I respect that.
And her got there and her. They gonna have two parents, gonna be good. I can keep going on my life slanging
y'all is missing the point. How much money is it going
God
is they
damn.
going to give me to keep me from being
Spoken
quiet.
like a
I will blow that
true
shit up.
gold digging nigga that you is.
I will
You
blow
ought
that
to
shit
be
up. Tell your
ashamed
husband
of
and
your.
everything, bitch.
So you
How much money you gonna give me
you know
to
what?
keep
Go ahead.
my mouth
So
quiet?
give me a full rundown. What would it take? Let me hear this. I need to hear this.
What will it take? I mean, if it's my child, I mean, I think I would have to get like a annual type of thing. You know what I mean? Like I think I need like, at least like, I say like a 200, 300 bands every, year or something like that to keep me from like blowing all that shit up. You know what I mean?
This
One.
nigga here,
This
I'm
community
just
dick
saying,
and
man.
retail dick.
No,
boy.
wait. You goddamn right. Hold on, wholesale. Hold on. Why do they have to pay your scheming ass child support? It's your child, motherfucker. Don't you want your child to have that
Right.
money?
So
And they don't be living with you. What you mean?
look.
Exactly. So why are they paying you to be quiet
listen,
like a household?
listen. I have no
You ain't
problem
shit.
just
They don't want
taking
it to
care
get
of my
out.
child. I have no problem being a part of my child's life, but I'm gonna be the daddy. The main thing is, do she want to have it to where her husband had her pregnant, or what? Because if that's the case, it gonna cost. Point blank period. This dick ain't
Leave it.
free.
Leave it. I just said
Oh,
that. I
shit.
mean, obviously it's not. You go home wrecking motherfucker. I mean, if y'all want me to be real, man, y'all want to know what I do.
Man, go ahead.
Man, fuck them kids, man. I'm sorry, bro. She don't want me there, man. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna have to be bribed. You know.
It's not a
Bro.
bribe, it's a payoff.
Right.
You know.
You might as well grab a
One. What if she not worth that
get an
much?
extra change.
What if she not worth that
He
much?
ain't sleeping with her unless she worth something, so.
I'm just
Hold
saying,
on,
right?
hold on. Let Marley, don't be fooled. Marley done slept with a couple cheap ones. He ain't always been expensive.
I'm talking about now, his vision now in this situation.
Right.
He just
Yeah, we
grew.
talking about
You
now.
gonna eat the finest ass now,
Let me
sir.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. You sick motherfucker. You. Let me tell you something. One is used to hamburger helper. He just graduated to filet mignon. So
First of all,
don't do that.
I don't
Don't
eat
do that.
hamburger helper. Hey, yo, that shit is
The
disgusting.
fuck wrong with you?
I don't just like the sauce.
I don't eat it either, bro. I mean,
What the fuck
yeah,
wrong with you?
I don't just eat no
man.
damn hamburger helper.
Just
Bro. That
because
shit
you a
nasty as fuck.
savage and you like damn street burgers, don't mean everybody got to stoop that
Hey,
low, sir.
hey, don't do that. Oh man, Lord. If you know, you know. Yeah, anybody else
Walking
got something to say on this
diabetic
topic?
ass
You
nigga.
know, we got
Uh,
retail dick, freeloading community dick. We got team fuck them kids.
fuck them kids.
Anybody got something to say? Now we can scoot on along.
Okay, well, Jesse Jackson has spoken. Moving on. I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for a special brother to come in with his question for what would you do? Brother, you got the flow. Brother
Thank you, Love
Nice.
Connection. Thank you for having me, man. I'm excited to be a part of the game show, man. I watch all the time. But
Hey,
fellas,
appreciate
check
it,
this out.
appreciate it. Okay.
One day, significant
I'm back
other.
nasty on Hood.
Oh my
55th
God.
Street.
Oh my God. Oh my
Hey,
God.
truly a poet. Truly a poet. Truly
Oh
a
my
poet.
God. And then
Truly
he
a poet.
going with this shit.
Neither here or there. Neither here or there. But one day with your significant other, you know, she gets in the shower and you happen to notice her phone keeps going off. And she says, you know, you hear it, like she can hear it. No, door's kind of cracked. Hey, can you bring your phone here to me? In the midst of that, you see a text from her home girl. And it says, do you remember this? Now, usually you wouldn't do this, but some came over you. You became a nose ass nigga. Hit it and see a video of your girl and her homegirl eating each other out. How do you handle and process this video?
I would like to go first.
Go ahead.
Judging as all my homegirls that I done met, I'm gonna be disgusted because I don't want to fuck none of them. So I don't know. I'm gonna be like, oh no. Hell no. You know, that's all. Hell no. But it's better than what I could have clicked on and saw her choking on. So therefore, I think we can
Right,
get
right,
past it.
right.
You know, because she rubbed her face on the carpet a couple times. You know, okay, so no big deal, no big deal.
Where's she eating ass?
I'm gonna slap her and I'm gonna tell her it's over. You know, it's over. It's over. It's over. I can't have you back after that. What am I gonna do with this? What the fuck am I gonna do with this? Huh? Huh? I'm a press pause on the exact part where you finna get ready to go right in for the kill and take a bite out of crying. You know what I'm saying? When she got her mouth open like this, and she get ready to go in there for the kill, I'm gonna be like, hey, what is this? What is this? Matter of fact, I don't even need to know what it is. Get your shit. We gotta go. You gotta get out of here. Yeah, it's over.
Right. I think with me, man, I'd be more upset because I'm talking about, oh, you talking about all the possible threesomes we could have had, but you've been hiding this information. That would be my take of this, because you know what I'm saying.
He'd be really mad that she been eating ass and he can't eat no ass. He'd be mad as a motherfucker about
Right.
Now
Right.
that would be
now, Vaughn, what if she was getting her ass ate by her homegirl and she won't let you do it? Ooh.
We gotta go our separate ways. It's been fun. It just, we had a good run. You know what I'm saying? It's all good things come to an end. That's where I draw the line. I gotta go.
Every time he see you, he get a bad vibe. Think about your homegirl in between his thighs. That's damn shame, man.
Hey yo, I just got a question. Is it I like my wife or just my girlfriend?
Oh my God, you and these technicalities, bro. Nigga, we are talking
a great
about
ass lawyer, you know.
God damn, Johnny Cochran, cheap ass. Man, hey, it's your girl, man. It's your wife. It's your bitch, man.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
My wife. Then
what you want to be? I guess in Marlon case, be like me and Juice case, be our old lady. I mean, what do you want to be?
Right.
I mean,
right.
if it's
if
my
it's your wife,
then
you're finna get all the money.
I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna send it to my phone. And I got some shit where I can just start her off of.
Marley, can I get a good and terrible? Bam. Can I get a good and terrible, please?
I am good with that.
Thank you, Mr. Omar.
But if it's just my girlfriend, then shit, I would ask her like, was it just like a one-time thing? Do she like have like some actual I have like some feelings towards her? And then I would ask her like, I would ask her, is she trying to like have a threesome or anything like that?
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You're lying. You know
what
you
you say.
You're lying.
Then
you're lying.
I just break up with
her. Lies. I know what you would go. You would go to that homegirl and you'd be like, keep my wife's ass out your motherfucking mouth. And then that would be exactly what you would say. That is exactly what you would say.
I'm gonna try to have a good understanding of why she did it. She probably.
So Warren, can I ask you something? So so the wife is just it's a outstanding understanding with her. You're just not gonna understand nothing with her.
No, with my wife, I'm gonna understand.
No. Listen what I said. With his wife, it's gonna be an outstanding misunderstanding. So he's just not gonna understand shit she got going on in this video. It's just gonna be instantly, I'm getting paid. But with your girlfriend, it's like, oh, I can accept that. You ain't got no feelings for her, but we can fuck them. We can do some fucky on the side. Come on now, bro. Come see, do you get what I'm saying?
Fun up in a relationship.
Do you get what I'm saying?
We just having fun. If she just
brother, nice.
Like my girlfriend, and we just cooling,
right?
And if we just having like a good time. But if you my wife, bitch, you signed that contract.
Right. So brother, see, but you can still have threesomes also. I mean, go ask Will and Jada. Yeah, but anyway,
I just want the money.
See, brother Nicety, that went over his head because he ain't used to this pimping. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a outstanding misunderstanding in order to understand that this motherfucker right here ain't trying to hear nothing that his legal bitch got going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he ain't got no papers on you, then he gonna feel like, well, I can't benefit from it unless I'm getting some kind of oral compensation for it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now you understand me
saying?
right there, boy.
You see what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
talking.
And see, I know I just went over his head with all this because he's finna come on with it. Come on.
All I heard was a lot of stuff, and I just want to know part with my tongue going some ass. I'm sorry. I hear what you say.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
disgusting. You're
You
fucking
nasty
disgusting.
motherfucker.
Get some help immediately.
Please.
What the fuck?
Christ.
Fuck
Disgusting.
Got the
wrong with
butt.
you? No, no.
Ugh.
I hope she's shitting your tongue. Anyway,
No.
Coach with him. Can't do it.
can't do it. You goddamn right. You need to have a goddamn Dick Cheney on there. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You know, because I feel like if she fart or do anything disgusting, he might result back to 1995. I'm just saying. Anyway, here we go. Last question of the day. Y'all ready for this, man?
I'm ready, man.
Is y'all ready for this, man?
I'm ready for it, man.
Shit. All right, skinny man. Here it is. What would you do? What if after 6 months of dating your girl, she admit to you that she got a train ran on her 1 month prior to meeting you? Would you keep her?
I mean,
because it's still fresh. Yeah, it might be the past before your nasty ass say something. It's still fresh though. I mean, the nut bubbles are still somewhere swimming within her. So
I mean,
come on.
Yeah, I mean, what they got to do me here? Shit, I did probably like because I was kind of on draft, but
what the fuck?
No, not here though.
This nigga here.
Contemplating life. What the fuck, man?
Nah, I mean, like I said, it's like you just said everybody got a pass. I can't hold that over your head because it's like, oh, you did that. I mean, motherfucker, we wasn't together. I'm pretty sure a lot of us, significant other wife, we done things, way before we knew them, so we wasn't there admit. Maybe we would, maybe we wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how strong your bond is. If you that transparent, that you were like, shit, I can't tell her that. Years go, months goes, whatever, before y'all met. But I see no problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
It is some things you just don't need to fucking know. So
correct.
Just off the fact that you told me, I'm gonna have like a totally like a different I got like a vision towards you now. I don't personally think I can fuck with you anymore now because you didn't have to tell me. Like I didn't have to try to find out.
But let's see. I want to ask y'all a couple questions pertaining to this. Number one, let's go back to nasty ass here. So you're telling me you'd be willing in the city that you live in right now, our home city, home state, you willing to walk around in that small ass city, knowing potentially you can run into at least 3.
Tell us about that.
Not of the niggas that ran that choo-choo out.
Not 6.
You willing to risk that?
Yeah, because I mean, be the same don't say it for me because she can run into females.
Listen. We need to have a cousin one-on-one talk right quick. You ready? It's just me and you in the room right now. Marlon one. Listen, the world is a big place, Chico. You just gotta go out here and go discover it. You ain't got to be desperate and stick with this one bitch just because she gave you some good fellatio and she topped your booty off. That don't mean you need to stay with her. What you might need to do is just go get a new bitch. She might not be into certain things, but it's gonna be okay, bro. You can train her to get into other things. But this bitch right here, she ain't for you. Stop trying to turn a hoe into a housewife.
Well, see, you say she's not for. I know it's hypothetical question. You said 6 months, right?
6 months.
6 months. Then we just have a topic on last week's show about how a person after 2 months, suppose you can have a connection. And so imagine what you can have in 6 months. I'm not saying. Let me finish.
Okay. Come on.
I'll let you talk, Tony. Let Manolo talk.
Okay, Manolo, come on.
Look, I'm not. Hopefully, no one will have to experience this. I hope nobody on this panel has to experience this. Nobody listening has to experience this. But at the same time, it just comes with what I said earlier in the show. When you come to who you are and who you are as a person, first off, everybody don't have to know your relationship. Everybody don't have to have a critique or say in your relationship, because if you comfortable in your relationship, you'll be okay with your relationship. If that woman is, she feel transparent enough to share that with you, it's your choice to decipher and digest that information how you want. I'm not knocking nobody that say I can't fuck with that. I'm not knocking nobody say they can fuck with that. Everybody got past. Everybody makes choices.
Listen. But this is a bias here. We carry the same blood. You carry my middle name. Yeah. We have the same last name. You is not gonna be with no jump off. No, it's not happening. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. So you just so secure in who you are, right? Nothing wrong with that. You're a man. But this is my thing. So are you this secure that, say 3 of them out of the 6 or 8 that savaged her, they come up to her and they hug her, and then after they walk off, they introduce themselves to you. They ain't disrespectful. They come up to her and hug her. She hugged them, and after they walk off, and you be like, "Oh, babe, how you know them? Oh, that's the 3 of the guys that How you gonna feel then, Mister? I'm comfortable.
I mean, shit. What I'm gonna do? I mean, you ain't never ran to somebody that you didn't bone before when you're bad?
Of course.
I mean,
I ain't hugged the bitch. I ain't hugged the bitch.
Right. I'm just saying. I mean, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna whoop these niggas' ass. I mean, bro. I mean, we just the last segment. You just said the situation. A man in his emotions towards a woman, mom, whoever.
Hold on. I didn't say. Listen, I didn't tell you. Listen, you're insinuating that I'm telling you go whoop ass. What I'm telling you is it's not gonna make you feel any kind of way, uncomfortable or nothing like that. See, you the one resorting into I gotta whoop his ass. I didn't say that.
It's not got to whoop ass. It's just emotions. Like I said, I mean,
every time she tells the story, the number keep changing. Like it keep getting
right. It goes from 6 to 8 to 12. How many motherfuckers was it?
I mean, shit. She already told me it is what it is. I mean, that's just me, bro. Like I said, I'm not knocking nobody answers to this. It's just
I am.
You come with yourself. Come with yourself. It's a hypothetical question. So thank God I never went through this.
Listen to me. That woman you with right now, you better marry her. You better stay with her, boy. You better stay with her, boy. Because I'm telling you right now. Because if y'all don't work out and you somewhere writing names in the stand again, and then this end up being a jump off, I'm gonna choke your motherfucking ass. And then and I'm gonna tell you like this: if I hear about a reputation, I wish you would talk about. I'm gonna be in a wedding to this shit. To this shit. You finna get man. Hey, mismute that bullshit.
Yeah, it's a lot of them out there to do it. More power to them. But like I said, it's just whatever you comfortable with, man. If you and your partner got that type of transparency, bro, more power to y'all. Like I said, you don't have to. Like Juan said, you don't have to tell nobody. But if you do,
listen,
like
don't listen to Juan. Don't listen to Juan. Juan ain't shit.
No, I'm saying he's right. She didn't have to tell him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was asleep. Go ahead. My bad.
You know what I'm saying? But she chose to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people took that to her grave. So why would she feel coming up to tell me that anyway?
Because she knew, because you made this ridiculous ass comment and said, "Well, I'm comfortable in my sexuality. You could tell me anything."
Hey man,
hippopotamus shit. You're the Princess of Munda. Your wife has to have nice firm breasts. And come on. But anyway,
the
Marley. No, Marley ain't answered. Community dick been pressing buttons. Go ahead.
I mean, shit. For me, like you said, it's in the past, so I wouldn't give 2 fucks. But I can see your point.
Young niggas nasty.
God damn. Being kind of rough. I agree with everybody saying like, why the fuck did this come up? Like, cause I've never been one of the dudes insecure to ask like numbers and shit by anybody, cause I know I got numbers, everybody got bodies, so shit, I ain't worried about them bodies. Trying to focus on you and learn you.
Excuse me, I want to just correct you on one thing. You don't have, Brother Marley, you don't have numbers, you have communities. Just saying. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm trying to make a smaller number, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, every time I freaking see her from that point on, you know, all I'll be thinking about is that LeBron dropped not one, not two, not three.
God damn, when are you gonna stop, LeBron? You know?
Or I just hear this in my head all the time.
Yeah. Oh.
So
Old school.
it'd be a little, like I said, it'd be a little trepidation. But like I said, if it's worth it, me, I can get through it. But if not, shit, hey, that wouldn't be the main factor to why we break up or whatever and shit like that.
Right.
That's going to be the main fucking factor, the one and only fucking factor I need. Bitch, get out of here.
Thank you, Juan. Look,
Get your nasty ass
one.
away from me.
You got a famous goddamn Forest County preacher on one side, and then you got a fucking Lamar County community activist on this side. This don't make no
I just thought
goddamn
I
sense,
had.
man.
Hey, you like a good
Like,
girl.
I
I just thought I had. Hey, you like a good girl or something.
That's what I'm saying,
Hey,
man.
you coming to
Thank
find
you,
out I
Juan.
got a whole
Thank you, Juan.
porn star.
Thank you, Juan.
God
Thank you,
damn.
Juan. Thank you, Juan. For
I did
once
not
in your
ask
life,
this.
man. For once in your life, we agree on something. God damn it, yes.
Now I gotta ask
Martin
you a
Luther
question.
King and goddamn Malcolm X over here just,
I'm
man.
just saying because I want now flip the roles. Flip the roles reverse. Like I said, double standards has existed since the beginning of time. You're not a fan until you're on the wrong end of one. I want you to flip the roles. I want to imagine how many women walk around with bands and husbands right now, either ran trains on females or been in orgies.
I bet they'll leave their ass too if they find out.
Not all of them. I doubt it.
Not all of them, but I bet some will. I bet you their husbands ain't volunteering their information either.
At all.
Because it depends on the person. Like Marley said, if they set it like if this like it's a good situation, mentally, spiritually, and whatever, and financially, especially if it's financially, shit.
Hey, don't try to win my boy one on over here. We good over here.
I'm talking about from
a
woman's standpoint. If she's with someone that's secure on a lot of levels,
listen, I
they
get
say all the
that.
time.
I get
rich
all
men have the more pick of the
variety. Right, I get it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had an orgy. I had multiple women in his bed. Him and his homeboys did that.
Listen. If that's the case, none of these basketball wives should have nothing to complain about. They taken care of. Why in the fuck would they get a divorce? Because honestly, they still do to get more while they with the motherfucker than they is away from the motherfucker. Honestly. Just saying. If every woman had this notion that you got right now, none of them should even complain about they male athlete star husband cheating, because they should automatically be like, well, he's rich. I mean, hell, he fucked that girl in her butt, and then that bitch in her butt, and he ate her ass, and then he did this and it. Man, come on now, bro. Come on now, bro.
But I'm just
Put
saying,
your tongue in her ass cheek.
Right. I mean, we wouldn't even have the show Basketball Wives if that was the case.
Like I said, a lot of them, some of them don't care. You know, some do. Like I said, I'm not saying every woman thinks like that. I'm just saying the roles will reverse. Nobody would care. It wouldn't be nobody would care, because it'd be like the norm. I'm just doing what a man's supposed to do. I get the whole notion.
You know what? Well, in that case, I want you to tell your girl about every sexual escapade that you done had. I'm talking the ones you ain't even told us. Go and tell her, and tell me she won't feel some kind of slight looking at your ass like, look, this nigga nasty.
No, by now she just know me by now. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody. Like I said, I think she know me by now, but that's just my 2 cents on it, man.
Coming from a nigga that always putting his dates on his goddamn event to make sure he put context on. Not right now, baby. I would never do anything to hurt you. Anyway,
man, you got any more stuff for the Love Connection, guys?
Anybody got a question for the Love Doctor? Because these 2 sick niggas, man. One, thank you for that real nigga answer.
Anytime, fam. Anytime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Black actors gotta stick together.
Go ahead.
I think the Love Connection has concluded. Right. You know, we've had some very surprising answers. We're gonna move to the get it off your chest segue of the show. You know, if you're new to this is pretty much where we give either a Black History shout out or we give, a get it off your chest moment where you're able to express yourself and release some therapy. Y'all
Yeah,
got the flow.
I'll go on and go with one. I had it was a mini little technology question or whatever shit.
Mm-hmm.
New program out there. I think Elon Musk been on it, and it's also called New
Mm-hmm.
whatever about digitizing your thoughts and your mind or whatever to where even after you die, you still like somewhere present, alive, whatever. So your consciousness or whatever.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to see would any of you guys be interested in that? What do you see the benefits of that?
Hell yeah, I'd be interested in it. Because if I die savagely and then I know my girl out doing the most, I'm gonna cuss her ass out in spirit. I hope she hear me. I'm like, hey, who the fuck is that nigga you all of a sudden done hooked up with? I ain't been in this dirt 2 goddamn months and you already with Enrique. Hell no. Nope. 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 So
Enrique.
hell yeah. I want my voice to be heard. She gonna have to cut, she gonna have to mute me. And even then I'm like, I know this bitch didn't mute me. I know she just didn't mute. Hey,
You
I,
that actually sounded like an episode of Black Mirror. Elon Musk got that from. That was an episode of Black Mirror. Not to cut nobody off, but
I've heard people say is that they got a whole show on fucking Amazon Prime and dedicated to the call Upload, but fucking I just thought it was pretty neat because like fucking like how like from what I've been reading the program or whatever, they base it off your like the way they can read your mind, your thoughts, whatever, get and transfer it because the electro, nerve system that's in the brain. So they'll download your supposedly your conscious, all your thoughts in your brain, so that would be you in the computer. So like on this whatever space, so you'll have your own little like world like matrix type joint thing.
so I'm interested in it. I just want to, still be heard, even not in the physical presence. You know. How long do we still get to talk? Do I spirit talk forever? Because I got a lot to say. I got like 100 years worth of shit talk to continue if I go early. So, you know. And they better have me looking fly in that motherfucking casket. I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh my gosh.
So just saying.
should I do a quick get off your chest from over black? I'm gonna say Black History. Yeah, Black History acknowledgement, man. I'm about to say Black History Month, but give a shout out, man. Maybe some people know the name, maybe some people don't. A lot of you should, but Mr. Keenan Ivory Reigns, man. If you don't know who that is, man, you set the foundation for the comedy family that's known as the Wayne brothers, man. Then, but just everything I won't say he personally did things for his siblings, but he put things in play, put them in winning positions. I showed them how to win. Not only that, having a show in living color to spark the careers of such acts as Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey, SW1 Sean Waynes, Marlon Waynes, Kim Waynes, Damon Waynes, and countless others. Jennifer Lopez, who's one of the
Kim Coles.
Kim Cole, yes. Damn, how can I forget Kim Coles? Yes, sir. How can I forget about that? Jennifer
Tommy
Lopez.
Davidson.
Tommy Davidson, yeah. Shaboing boing.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Shout out to him. Swear that's your brother.
Here's the show. Yes, sir. Just countless others, man. Just countless. He was big in what they call spoof films, like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, Scary Movies 1 and 2. Still my favorites, still the best ones. He kind of was a big player in that whole genre of spoofs. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give him his shout out, man. Keenan Ivory Wayne's a legend, icon, and a visionary in the world of comedy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I wanted to do the same for as a Black History. Something new and interesting came across, online that I kind of want to run by y'all. I'm gonna read this article, and y'all just tell me, what y'all think. Here we go. A 26-year-old man opened the first Black-owned drive-in theater in Houston, Texas. Kyrie Sharif is the owner of Space City Shows, a new drive-in movie theater just east downtown Houston. Sharif said he first got the idea during quarantine due to the pandemic, boredom pushing him to get creative about a way to see a movie while not sitting by strangers. He eventually began researching how to open a drive-in movie theater, learning about licensing, liabilities, and screen projectors. With the help of his family and friends, he was able to get his dream off the ground. A 26-year-old black man, young black man, is the first to open up the first drive-in movie theater in Houston, Texas. Y'all give it up for Mr. Kyrie Sharif one time. 26-year-old man, y'all. 26-year-old man, y'all. Show some love to that man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We doing big things all across the nation. Brother Warren, did you have any kind of gold digger statements?
No, I didn't, man. I ain't have too much of anything, but shit, I would say, man, Colin Kaepernick is over here. You know, he's still trying, man. He's still
Trying to do
trying
what?
to put in all of this
Work for Nike.
No, he trying to be a part of the NFL, bro.
He trying to throw for Nike. What?
He
Man,
trying to be a part
not
of
for
the
no
NFL,
NFL.
man.
Not for who he
Yeah.
throwing for?
He
The Walker Texas
just
Rangers.
got through
Who gonna be his coach? Trebek?
like
Marley?
passing
Well, go
over
ahead.
there, up in Michigan or whatever. He was
Man,
passing the ball, with all of the scouts over
listen,
there,
listen,
looking at him and stuff. So
listen.
I mean,
One.
I personally don't know why he's like trying to like
Man. Publicity.
be a part of it, but hey, hopefully the man
One.
can't just get him a job or something. I don't know.
One. Listen to me. Colin Kaepernick has a better chance of being a starting quarterback in the NCAA than he ever will in the NFL. He might as well give it up. It's over. He got paid off too. They paid him to shut the fuck up and go away. So why is he still over here talking about, I'm not getting opportunities. I'm ready. Ready to do what? I hope walk off in the sunset because that career been over. It's done. Finito. Finished. Come on now. Now, if he's gonna take somebody's job, I mean, he could go, you know what I'm saying, take the Seattle job, because I hope they ain't thinking about giving it to Baker Mayfield. He need to be in somebody's commentary booth, learning the game, because the motherfucker can't play. Different story.
When I first heard this, I thought he was finna start coaching, like for Michigan. I didn't know he was over there doing a tryout.
Yeah, he trying out to be the starting quarterback for NCAA, Michigan or Wolverine. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. The man
he won't be in the
over there
NFL.
trying to throw the ball. Because like all of the scouts,
Shit.
was over there, so he was over there. Throwing
Listen,
the ball.
I guess he's probably said to himself, shit, after a whole bunch of pathetic years with Sam. I mean, what's his name? What's your quarterback name, Warren?
Oh my God.
Who? Championship quarterback.
It is none of your motherfucking business.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I mean, I guess he imagined with all them, pathetic ass years your boy produced. Hell, it can't get no worse than him. Hell, they desperate. They'll try anything. Cause I mean, your boy. We ain't gonna talk about your Super Bowl win. It's kind of questionable. But anyway,
ain't
shout out Matt.
Fucking questionable about it now.
Shout out Matt Jones. I hope you break your leg. But anyway,
you hope he break his leg.
Yeah, because we need a new quarterback. Anyway, Marley, shut up. I don't hear shit you got to say.
Y'all can get my boy Jared Goff, bro. All right.
Man, fuck Jared Goff. I wouldn't dare go for that great value. He below great value. That nigga is like Rice's chips. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. You with them goddamn plain lazy ass quarterbacks you got over there. Nigga, I want flavor with my shit.
Fuck you, bro. It's all about the Rams, all right? Hear me and hear me good.
Yo, but on a serious note, I do gotta ask you this. What is the update with Michael Sam's cousin getting drafted by y'all?
The Rams y'all
gonna do it? Y'all gonna do it? Y'all gonna do it?
Rams.
Y'all gonna do it?
No.
Hey.
I done told you,
Sam. I saw
keep my fucking team out your fucking mouth.
Hey, I saw a Hoops mixtape. Jason Collins got a nephew, kind of good, man. Brooklyn might want to, y'all need a big man. I don't know if y'all want that.
And it seems like that y'all probably you're gonna need them because y'all gonna get y'all ass whooped.
By who?
First round.
By who?
Whoever y'all play first round, motherfucker. Y'all
By who?
play first round.
But hey, well, you know what? I can't guarantee we're gonna get out the first round, but I can guarantee you this. Y'all niggas won't come see me when you D involved. We'll whoop y'all ass, weak ass.
My God. Y'all niggas dumb.
Here we go. And on that note, Von, hit him with the advertisements.
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
to
Ladies
another
and
edition of Club Shay Shay. Nah, go ahead.
yeah. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to us on our multiple platforms. That's YouTube, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Pocket Cast, Castbox, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon. I think I already said speaker. The goddamn one, it sounds like a cologne. Jill Chavon, Facebook podcast. If I forget anything, no, Dreezer, don't forget about that. Don't forget about that one. We on that one too, man. Doing big shit, man. Your hoe down there, man. Where your hoe is, she down there on, I'm just saying for that, man. Pick your pocket
I got
up,
a discrepancy. I got a discrepancy before we leave. So none of my ideas on Instagram get likes, but for some reason,
my God,
we I'm back on it. Fuck it. I'm gonna say these Thirsty Thursdays or these Trebek Sundays seem to get a like, views. So you're telling me Marley wearing a hat is getting more views than Wayne here? You know what? I ain't got nothing to say. This society is all fucked up. I have no other comments for it. Fuck it. Since y'all seem to think that Brother Marley and Brother Vaughn, his alcoholic ass, the nigga got a problem, and y'all adding on to it by getting views to this shit with Prince playing in the background. That nigga was drunk as hell when he posted that shit. But anyway, like, share, comment, and subscribe to all platforms that he said. Marley, well, I would say, man, hit the music so we can leave, but hell, I don't know what music he can hit.
Good.
Yeah, I am. On that note, man. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Y'all ain't said. You know what? I just noticed something. Y'all ain't really just got at each other this episode. Can y'all insult each other before we get off show?
Yeah, they were too busy going in my neck.
Yeah. Juan, you got anything you want to say to Marley? And Marley, do you got anything
about the Rams, man? Hey,
I
that's all
said
that
Marley.
matters. It's to all of y'all. Okay, I'm gonna start off with Gorilla Fat because his whole ass ain't here. I'm so happy that you still ain't here, bro. It's been awesome with you and your being gone, and I totally understand that you trying to act as if you sleep or you sick or whatever. Bitch, ain't nothing wrong with you. We just don't want you here no more. Yo, Bun, yo, the villain, I still don't get how you gonna let your own cousin call you naturally retarded. But
man, not calling you retarded, asshole.
Also,
we talking about people not being here, motherfucker. Don't look for that invite next goddamn Sunday. We sending your letter. We gonna send your shit in a Lay's bag.
Shit. Guaranteed to open.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that because I am a part of this contract here, man. So no. But anyway, hey, yo, Jay Marley, look, it is very simple, very easy. Look, I don't have to have a wife to slap the shit out you, Jay Marley. That's just without saying at all.
Wait a minute. It wouldn't take a joke for you to go on stage and slap Marley.
Only thing he just got to do is just look at me the wrong way or what. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna slap him. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna walk up straight to him. He gonna have like that retarded smile up on him, and I'm just gonna slap the shit out of him. Fuck it. And last but not least, Juice. Yes. You know what I mean? Juice. Lord have mercy, bro.
Yes.
I'm proud of us like coming to like a agreement upon that last topic, bro. You know what I mean? Right. But I just want you to go on and tell the truth. It is a part of your bloodline. It's been happening
Hey man, stop talking about my goddamn granddaddy. I'm gonna whoop your ass, man. I'm gonna whoop your ass, man. Leave my granddaddy out of this. I hope he hunt you in your fucking
It's
sleep.
a part of the history, fam.
Okay.
It just
Okay.
ran
Hey.
up in your blood.
Hey.
So just understand that. All right?
On that note, we're gonna leave with this. Vaughn, thank you for sending me that copy of that receipt from his DR trip.
Gotcha.
On that
I
note,
ain't worried about that.
yeah. I bet you ain't worried about it. Yeah, wait until we post it on Instagram and it get over 100 likes. Yeah, because for some reason,
this time, I'm gonna go to Greece.
Mhm.
I'm going to Greece on my birthday.
I bet you, hey, and you're gonna come back all slick and oily from doing God knows what. Yeah, you're gonna be
homicide.
Anyway, on that note, we're gonna leave it with this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. I'm not sure Warren is, but on that note, we are on this saying 48. We are the family, the collective. It's been another legendary episode. Brother Gorilla Fat, get
Hey, yo,
well
fuck
soon.
you, Fat. Fuck
Get
you,
well.
Gorilla Fat.
Marley, hit a button for a nigga. One, stop cuffing these hoes. And one, at the end of the day, it is okay and you are all right with me. You are my brother still, even though I will never drink after you because you do eat ass. And we out.
Right there, I'm a Jazzy Jeff his ass, but I'm gonna need some help. I can't pick his big ass up by myself.